You wouldn't believe it. I would say we found it to be probably the most controversial or probably the worst because, as a matter of fact, the provisions, I would say the provisions are even far higher than what is contained in that of Akwa Ibom State. Now, should Governor Babatunde Fashola, of course, as we know, he'll be leaving office in 2015. So when he leaves office, what is he supposed to get? Remember, you have former Governor Bola Tinubu, so it means he's enjoying all of this. Now, this is what... if Governor Babatunde Fashola leaves office today, this is what he'll be getting. 100% annual basic salary now of incumbent salary for life. So whatever the current governor is earning is what he would be getting, which is 100%. He's going to get that for life. The governor gets 6 new cars every 3 years. I mean, at that rate, you would say, well, the governor may soon become a car dealer because if you get 6 cars every 3 years, do the calculation yourself. Over the course of, say, 12 years, he would have a lot of cars to sell. Then the deputy governor gets 5 cars every 3 years and a house. The governor now, this is for the governor. The governor gets a house in Lagos and one in Abuja. And what does the deputy governor get? The deputy governor gets 1 house in Lagos only. Now, the governor and, of course, the deputy governor and their family are entitled to free medical health care and their family free medical health care. Now, for life, there's no cap. There's no provision. It could be 10 million, it could be 5 million, it could be 100 million, 200, no cap at all. Now, there's also provision for cook, steward, gardener, and other domestic staff. All of them pensionable for the governor. And furniture allowance, he gets 300% of annual basic salary every 2 years. House maintenance is 10% of annual basic salary. The governor's security, well, the governor is entitled, the former governor now, he is entitled to 2 SSS operatives, 1, of course, a female officer, and then 8 policemen. Now, imagine how many policemen we have in this country. Now, you have these former governors getting 8 of them. 8. Just to protect them. Then you can imagine how many policemen would have left to protect the citizens. The deputy governor now gets, for security now, 1 SSS operative and 2 policemen. Now, the governor gets for PA, 25% of annual basic salary, car maintenance, of course, those 6 cars, 30% of annual basic salary, entertainment, 10% of annual basic salary, utility, 20% of annual basic salary, and the drivers who will be driving those 6 cars must be pensionable, and there's no limit to the number. And then you have severance benefits. Well, we don't know, but the governor, if Babatunde Fashola leaves office next year, of course, he'll be entitled to a severance benefit. And, you know, as I said, former Governor Bola Tinubu is he's getting this pension. When Babatunde Fashola leaves office, he'd be entitled to all of that. And, well, we do not know if the people of Lagos State were actually consulted, if there was a public hearing for the people of Lagos State to make their own contribution. But we just felt it was necessary to bring that, to bring all of this to you so that you know what your former governors are getting and so that you know what the current governors will be getting when they leave office.
And since I left office to today, nobody has paid me 1 naira. I've not received 1 naira.
Is it that you have not made the request?
No, I said I've not received 1 naira, either directly or indirectly. Nobody has supported me in any way or anything because you said that's why I'm looking very good. I'm only looking very good because for me, I had a temporary office which I served and moved on with my life, and to God be the glory. Remember, you have somebody who has worked for 35 years, going home on 50,000 a month. And somebody, I don't want to say came from nowhere, like me, put in 4 years, and it's taking 500 million a year. So this woman in 1 year will earn 600,000, and I will earn 500 million. It's not even taking 1% of that. That is my own worry. So it's not how much you pay a retired university professor a month, maybe about 200, 300,000. How much do you pay this for you to be a professor in a university? You must have spent 15 years, 20 years to become. So you can go on and on. How much do you pay other people who have worked so hard?
Paying their pensions back
completely. If you finish, you just go home. Even with the pension, now questions, what are they paying themselves when they're in office? If they can pay themselves this when they have left. Nobody can tell you were doing something before you came to be a governor. As simple as ABC. Before I came to become governor, before I became governor of Anambra State, I was doing something. With the level it is now, it should be scrapped completely. And that's where I start. When you finish, you've served faithfully for 8 years. Go back to what you were doing before you came.
So I believe you saw what I saw. You saw the type of people that are our leaders, the type of people who are in government, who are in our government in Nigeria. You can imagine how these people are collecting our money. Just imagine what these people are collecting as pensions. Just imagine what they are going home with after their so-called service. So you can imagine these type of people, do they have your interest at heart? The answer is no. And that is where the problem of Nigeria is. That these people don't care about the masses. They don't care. And that is why you will know that they will not make laws, or they will not make the governance of the country to benefit the masses. The way these guys see government, they see it as their own avenue of making money. They don't see government as a place to serve the people. From here, you can see how they think. From here, you can see how they see government. It's a place where they make their money. It's a place where they will go and make their living and then save for themselves and save for their children and their children, even their children. And that is why you are noticing that some of them are already bringing their children closer to the government. And that is why when we talk, sometimes people, think we're talking about, some people are bringing tribalism, bringing religion. No, it's about our commonwealth. Some people are just bent on just eating on our commonwealth and eating it dry. Just imagine the people who are collecting these type of pensions. They won't care about you. Leadership is about the people. Leadership is about principles. Leadership is about values. And these guys have no values. The only value they have is about themselves and the money they will make. And then compare them to Peter Obi. You can see the difference. The other person is going home with hundreds of millions as pension. Even when they have gone to serve in the National Assembly, they are still collecting. But the other person is not collecting anything. He told them he doesn't want because he feels that it is not correct. It's about value. It's about the person that is really thinking about the people. That is why when we talk about supporting P2B, going out of our way to see how P2B can become our president, some people don't understand. It's not about being an Igbo man. It's not about being a Christian. It's not about being anything else. It's about the person with proven record that he really cares about the people, that he really cares about the society. Think about the other people collecting such amount of pension. It's all about themselves. That is why even their so-called legacy projects, that is why it is called legacy projects, because they are not necessarily about the people. It's about their legacy. It's not about you. It's about their name. It's about, sometimes, as we have heard, some of them, as we hear, it's about projects where they can even get money from. So you notice that everything is about them. That is where the issue is. And that is where Nigerians, we have to wake up. Our eyes have to clear. These people don't care about the masses. And please, if you're watching this video from YouTube, you are getting any value from it, kindly subscribe. If you are watching from Facebook, please follow us, like the video, and share it. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So like I was saying, this is why for 2027, we need to really come together and see how we can support Peter Obi to become our president. You can see the difference. It's clear. Like 7-Up, like we say in Nigeria. It's very clear. The person that really has the interest of the masses is Peter Obi. So let's come together, let's work hard and see how God will help us to make him our president come 2027. Thank you so much, and God bless you.